Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy. Today we're looking at the 60th anniversary edition Mustang. I'll include a link to the Larry Miller Ford and Provo's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this Mustang. If you have any questions, ask for John Jenks. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a 5-liter V8 that goes through a 6-speed manual. Fuel economy is 15 around town, 23 on the highway, with power outputs being 480 horsepower and then 418 pound-feet of torque. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. It costs absolutely nothing and it really helps out the channel. So first off, this is finished in Wimbledon white, something like that. It's basically an off-white. And the blacked out venting on the hood definitely contrasts nicely. They've got the new Mustang's headlight design, which is really sharp. They have these silver inserts here on the grille. And when you put it all together, it actually ties in really well. Our tire wheel setup is 265 by 35 by 20. You've got these special 5-spoke wheels with the silver on the top. Also comes with Brembo brakes, and you notice the red Mustang logo there in the center cap. Man, the white is so bright, it's freaking out the camera filter, but you also have the special 5.0 badge on the side. And you got this cool decal, it says 60 years. And when you put all the accent pieces together, it's a pretty cool look. This just has the normal Mustang key fob, nothing crazy happening there. And when it comes to the trunk, not massive, but you know, gets the job done. No spoiler on the back, which actually kind of surprises me. Got the Mustang's new taillight design. Pretty nice coloration here on the exhaust tips too. And you got the 60 years badge out back. I will say the exterior, especially with this paint job, pops. Let's now pop inside. It looks like the door panel is pretty much unchanged, but you do have nice features like blind spot monitoring. You also have memory seats. And speaking of seats, the seats here in the back are actually pretty nice looking with all the leather. And then you can see up front, same thing with the front seat with all the leather, power adjustments on the side. Got your normal light controls here too. There's also a nice finish on the 3-pedal layout. Let's start her up. So you've got that kind of like square bottom steering wheel with nice perforated trim and practical controls for like the drive mode change, adaptive cruise control, and then you got your volume and voice command controls and your steering adjustment on the other side. Big digital gauge cluster here in the center. We've got a backup camera in reverse with good resolution. We have this large infotainment system shortcut bar there at the bottom for climate controls. And by the way, this does have heated and ventilated seats. And like other Mustangs, there's a bunch of different drive modes, but there's also a bunch of different cluster themes that you can go through as well. And I guess since this is a 60th anniversary, we should probably do the, well, 1960s cluster. Down below the infotainment system, you got shortcut buttons for different items. You can also turn off your auto stop start down here, and then you've got your volume control. Charging area with some USB ports. Got the shifter for the 6-speed manual, parking brake behind that, some cup holders, and then we have a little center console with nice trim on top. And then there is this nice Mustang 60 years plaque, and it has your little build number. This one's 1007. Well, the 60th anniversary is built off of a GT Premium. The package itself is about $4,000. Total MSRP is $65,150. Let's see how it performs. Well, 60th anniversary. Pretty cool looking package. I will say, I think that they should have done a little bit more to the interior. Just having the plain black GT interior, I don't know. I think they could have done a little bit more. I mean, it is nice that you've got the little plaque there, but I don't know. I mean, what would they do to the interior? Maybe they could do seats that match the exterior color. Those would get dirty very fast, but it would make the car feel that much more special. I just reviewed a manual GT Mustang the other day, so it's kind of funny that we're back in one, but now it's got some cool exterior items. And I will say the exterior does look really good on this car. The wheels and everything, like it's a good look. And our classic gauge cluster, I think it should seal the deal for many of you. I really do think that like Ford is going hard after the baby boomer crowd with this one. And with the new Mustang in general, right? Allowing people to do the classic clusters. That's the cool thing about digital. But yeah, it definitely seems like they're going hard after that demographic. They're like, hey, relive your early adulthood by driving this new Mustang that has like the same cluster and has the same like exterior paint job and everything. which I don't have a problem with that. I think it's cool. It would have been really cool if this had the blue stripes, but they usually reserve the stripes for the Shelby cars, typically. This has auto rev match on downshift, which is nice. At least it seemed like that. Gotta love the V8 torque. And you know, the nice thing about Mustangs is you can just cruise in them. Especially this new one. Its suspension's pretty comfortable. And the engine's very smooth, the transmission's smooth. And although I've given this new steering rack crap because I can't really tell what the front end's doing through the steering, it is kind of a more leisurely steering rack, or leisurely approach to steering rack. Let's pop it into sport. It definitely gives you kind of more of a laid back feel because you don't really feel the bumps and everything coming through. Oh, it's so nice. See, the thing is, you can, you know, push this to the limit and like try to shift as fast as you can, you know, full throttle, or you can just partial throttle, feel the torque, listen to the V8, really just experience the performance that the car has to offer. It's nice. Yeah, that auto rev match is actually kind of a nice feature, honestly, around town. Yeah, the torque on this is so nice. This is such an enjoyable car to just kind of, again, like, all out. It's got the performance, but this is a car you don't really have to go all out. You can just kind of go partial with it, and it really does get the job done that way. It's quite impressive, all of the tuning and everything that's gone into this. Man, everyone's turning. It's like, I can go. Yes. It's so fun. So let me guys think about the 60th anniversary. I think it's got cool looks in the exterior. I wish they would have done a little bit more to the interior, but still, cool car to have.